I'm Adia, and welcome to episode 2, Aims. Welcome to episode 2. So today we are back in Des Moines visiting the farmers market taking place in the downtown area. I can definitely say it's such a lively event. There was great turnout in both of the times we went. Unfortunately though, it rained the first time, so we had to end early there. However, I was able to get some interviews with the local farmer vendors there, so here they are. So, hi, my name is Adia. So what's your name and what do you do for a living?
I'm Sarah, and this is what I do for a living. So, retail honey that my husband produces with the bees.
So I'm Raylan, and this is Kate, and we're working with Farm Story Meats, and our boss we're based in Ames, and our boss's family owns the hog farm, and he decided his mission was to make good, healthy meat accessible to everyone. So all the meat is sourced from family friends, it's antibiotic-free, humanely raised, and hormone-free. And it's distributed nationwide, and we're here at the local farmers markets just to put our name out there.
My name is JC, and this is Brown Dog's Farm. This is a little side business we run. It's my sister and her husband's company. I just work for them. I also do other stuff on the side, but they have hot sauce, ranch, salsa, marinara, and they're all blended with fruit. So it's going to be sweet, spicy, full of flavor.
What would you say is your most favorite thing about what you do?
The freedom for scheduling and freedom for creativity.
My favorite thing is just how they are very transparent with how their meat is raised, and they just are aiming to have humanely raised meat.
My favorite thing probably is meeting all the different people, like all different kinds of people. You just think like there's usually a certain kind of customer for hot sauce, but really it's a wide range of people.
What are your ambitions with this business or what you do?
Yeah, just to be able to pay the bills doing what we love, you know?
I would say the goal or ambition would be to be in a lot of Hy-Vees in other states, in other grocery stores statewide.
Okay.
Or in nationwide.
Thank you. And then any last thing you want to say? Could be anything at all.
Oh gosh. Support your local beekeepers.
Okay, thank you.
Buy any samples you see on the street.
Yes, thank you.
Just that our meat is able to be shipped nationwide, and we'd love for anyone to order from us.
Okay, thank you so much.
So Iowa State University was founded back in 1858. When we go up to the retail store, you will see that we do have a flavor named 1858. It is our chocolate to commemorate that. In the 1880s, though, is when Iowa State established its first dairy, or its first creamery. And then over the subsequent about 50 years, they tore down or rebuilt and expanded that creamery 4 more times. So we had a total of 5 different creameries over the next 50 years being established and built, because dairy was quite a large part of Iowa's agricultural scene. So pigs, corn, and soy, those are our 3 main agricultural commodities that we are known for today. So during the 1960s, there was a shift in the agricultural scene. So we went from having a lot of want for students to have the education in dairy, and consumers were buying a lot of dairy, and we shifted more towards pigs, corn, and soy.
At the ISU Creamery, we were able to see the lab used to make all that yummy, yummy ice cream. I still want another scoop of ABC. On top of history, we also learned more about the step-by-step process for making ice cream and cheese. I think what I liked most was that students could work here, not only behind the cash register, but in the lab as well, making the ice cream. Because I know I would love to try my hand at that, and it would be a great opportunity to become familiar with lab and equipment. The horticulture farm was super cool. We learned about a lot of interesting experiments going on all throughout the farm. For example, in one place we were able to see some of their turf experiments, which was maintained by a cute little robot, but basically they're trying to find the best kind of turf for sports and the like. Another experiment was on shade trees, another on drought resistance. Really, everything was going on there. We were also able to see how they prepare crops ready for sale, and they sell directly to consumers, which is nice because it builds a sense of community. I feel like this visit, tied together with my time at the farmers market, just really solidifies the food system in my mind in a tangible way, because now I've seen the growing of the crops, the processing of the crops, and the distribution and selling of the crops. And if you count it, eating the crops from all those amazing restaurants we visited.
It's continually washing and wiping insect, all sorts of stuff like that. The coal apples,
Welcome to the ISU feed mill, and basically they make feed for poultry. They are one of 5 feed mills that are able to keep up with biosecurity standards, and there's not much competition in that department. Fun fact, 4 billion people eat the chickens that are fed with the grains from here. Even now, I feel like I can't wrap my head around that. That's so extraordinary. We were able to go inside the grain mill actually, and we learned how they maintained it through equipment that's able to sense all the factors coming into play when it is actually filled. So they're able to, at a moment's notice, adjust the grain mill, for example, if it's too hot or too humid, because those setbacks are nasty. And I'm talking like $1 million kind of setbacks. So the greenhouses are not only used for experiment but also for classes. So students may be learning to grow for the first time here or just finding their green thumb. Because of that, I like to think about how many people discovered an interest in agriculture in these walls.
I have 9 greenhouses, and so I have each greenhouse listed right here, and I can see the current temperature and the humidity and the light intensity in each greenhouse just at a quick glance. And if there's a greenhouse alarm, like something's not working right, or if it's a high temp or low temp or something's malfunctioning, then there's a little alarm bell right here in the corner, and it will light up blue or red or yellow depending on the level of alarm, and it'll tell me which greenhouse is having the issue. And then I can just click on the greenhouse, and I know you can't see all this, but this tells me all the details, and I can change all the settings of what's going on. So, you know, it's like the heating coils around the wall, and the fans and the shades and all the, in the lighting program I can, and the temperatures, day, night, when I want the lights to come off, when I want them to turn off, what intensity, all that kind of stuff I can control all from here for everything. So that's pretty cool. And it keeps all the data, so I can, if a researcher comes to me and says, hey, what was my temperatures back on April 15th, I can tell them everything they want to know. So they also are using this space here. Density is right now, I can look at that. I can also look at the computer to tell the same thing, but that's where it's sensing.
So all of our sales is online between noon Friday and 9 o'clock Sunday morning. Our customers go in and order exactly what they want. And then each week we pack into this, close it up, have 20 to 30 of these in our vans to deliver and take this to the homes. And so sometimes the kids open it up and they're really excited because they get fresh fruit. And so to open the bin. These are last week's orders. So you can see each customer gets different things. And so our software prints this out for us so we can put one of these papers right in front of the bin and put into it exactly what they need.
Community supported agriculture, which are boxes that all get the same products and then get delivered. This model is really unique because it's like an online grocery store, and so I can get online, look at all the products that are on hand, and then select the quantities, the produce, all the products Tony's mentioned, and then it's individualized for what I'm looking for, and I can get that weekly delivery to my doorstep. And so it also helps with the transition of like not having time to go grocery shopping and those things, and then having the values of local sourcing or organic products. But that's what you're seeing is a unique addition to what could be viewed as a CSA. You just get some more customer preference.
Every week we fill this cooler up with fruit and some vegetables. I won't stand in here, it's cold.
Prudent Produce buys from around 100 farmers a year and provides easy access to healthy food options.
So if we're delivering to the schools or to wholesale customers, we use.
I know that I would love something like this here on Guam because I feel that we don't have that much of a strong connection to locally grown foods compared to imported ones. Overall, this Iowa trip has only served to affirm my decision in becoming an agriculture major. I just really love that one, it's connected to nature, and I want to be outdoors more, and two, the community aspect. I just love knowing that I can help and take part in nourishing my community. And three, I feel like I can never get bored of agriculture because before this, I'm gonna be honest, I did think, oh, it's just farmers. After this, if farmers is all I'm thinking about, I need to get more creative because agriculture is so diverse.